We will be free! For when the rising tide is turned in every London quarter, Parliament comes crashing down with Robert's Rules of Order!
I'm going to stick it here so you can't see through it. Alrighty, are we ready, Mr. Seebeck?
He thinks I have X-ray vision.
Well, look, you're kicking my ass!
If I had X-ray vision, I'd be in trouble.
You'd be having a good time. Well, maybe not, because I'm not. Well, there's some things in the world I would rather not see. Let's just leave it at that. Alrighty,
I'm not touching that. Just take me with a 10-foot pole. There's
All
no
right.
reason to.
Here we go, and this is now I think we're going to lay on the table for a while here.
That's what she said.
Yeah. The standard descriptive characteristics of the motion to take from the table does not include the following, and their grammar is wrong. It should be characteristics do not does not. They fucked up with the prepositional.
Hey, is April in the house?
Yeah, their grammar sucks on here. So the standard descriptive characteristics of the motion to take from the table do not include the following. A, it is out of order when another has the floor. B, it can be moved while any other question is pending. C, it yields to privileged and incidental motions, but does not to subsidiary motions. And I wish D was all of the above, because those all sound good to me. Just saying, but it's not. So you got to pick one. D, it must be moved at a time when no program or rule interferes, and while business of the class to which the subject question belongs is in order.
That sounds so freaking word salady. I'm going to say that's the answer.
You say D.
Yes.
But no, remember.
It's so hobglobby. It makes sense.
I think I haven't seen the answer myself yet. I'm just going by what I'm not saying I would pick D, but I think you picked D under some false pretenses. So I don't want to remember, it's do not include the following.
Do not include. Okay, let's reverse course then. Because since the obvious thing is we're missing here is a 2 p.m. wake up call for executing.
Exactly. So A, it is out of order when another has the floor.
Okay.
B, it can be moved while any other question is pending. C, it yields to privileged and incidental motions, but not to subsidiary motions. And then D, that long-ass thing, which I can read again if you want.
I think D it would be the type of thing where it actually would be a characteristic, so I can say no on that one, because we're going the opposite direction.
Right.
C was yields to what?
Privileged and incidental, but not to subsidiary.
I think that's probably true also, so let's go to B.
It can be moved while any other question is pending.
And then A.
It is out of order when another has the floor.
Ooh.
So A and B are opposite to each other.
They're opposite to each other?
Yeah. A says if someone else has the floor,
right,
it's out of order. And B says, well, they're not exactly opposite. B says another question can be pending, and this can interrupt it, basically. You can move it even when another question is pending.
Huh.
So A and B are kind of opposite. A pretty much says if other shit's going on, you can't do it.
Right.
And B says, no, you can do it when other shit is going on.
I'm going to go with A.
It's B.
It's B.
You can't, remember, does not include. I think you got confused again. See, I
told you, I start drinking, you have a chance.
Okay, well, you legitimately got this one wrong, because I tried to help you so hard. But you did the does not.
JJ, how could you be on time when we didn't know when we were starting?
So I tried to help you. I tried.
See, like I said, you have a chance.
Oh, so it's like Dumb and Dumber.
What's a citation?
Oh, I was gonna put it away.
Getting ahead of yourself, aren't you?
You can see on that.
300. Okay, section 34, page 300, line 12 to whatever the hell it is.
So what's it take from the table? Or lay on the table?
Hold on. It's here somewhere.
I think I'm going to memorize these titles.
The first green tab.
Because take from the table. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You just got to find it.
I think I'm going to memorize, though, because I've memorized the books of the Bible and shit, and there's 50 of those. So how many sections are there? I can memorize those titles. I think that will help. They'll make me
Is it-
faster. Don't you think? If I memorize them?
It would help. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not.
Until you start talking in your sleep about it. and
You
the
know,
brain goes,
you
"Damn
know,
it, shut up.
Like when I'm wanting to find the book of Matthew, I'm not going to the beginning. You know,
No.
I know exactly where it's at. It's like 3 over from John, where it's the beginning.
All I simply do is I just open the Bible with my eyes shut, pick a page, go boom, and I read the passage, and it's like, oh, that's relevant. Okay, we're good.
or it could be, you know.
No,
something-
usually is actually.
It could be a genealogy of all these begats. Okay.
No, I avoid that section.
So standard descriptive. So it's right at the beginning. We know
Yes.
that.
That's actually the very first standard descriptive characteristic. Because it goes 12 to 19, and then
yep.
hang on, movie. Thank you. 1 to 21. So
Yeah.
actually, it goes to the first 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna like summarize it. So it takes precedence over no pending question and therefore cannot be moved while any other question is pending. So that is why the answer
B, yeah.
is B. But it goes through to what? To the first
Through
three.
the first 3, yeah.
Is out of order when another has the floor. And then, yeah, the other one gets, I think, too complicated.
Right.
So I think it's basically one.
Yeah, I just...
Yeah, you got confused. You went back to does not. I mean, includes rather than doesn't include.
I hate reverse logic sometimes.
Viva! Let's hear the opposition side. Like a stubborn donkey's bray, all opposed. You say nay, opposed! Opposed! The motion carries anyway.